Okay, we're live. Hello, everybody, and happy Wednesday. Delighted to be here with you all. My name is Megan Casey, and I'm here with the fabulous Debbie Calladine. And for anyone new, you mightn't be fully aware of what we're up to, but we're running an international personal and professional development training company. Okay, so why did we call it Growth and Evolvement Consulting? Because we are helping people grow and evolve into the higher version of themselves, who they're actually meant to become. So today we are going to be talking about, we're going to be sharing some fresh ideas from this morning's sales training and business growth call. And we want to share some big awarenesses from the call from people, because anyone in business and in sales, there's so many different layers to belief. And we're going to talk about some ways that you can start to increase your belief in yourself and what you're doing so that you can increase your business, the impact that you have in the world, and the butterfly effect. So Debbie, start us off with some fresh ideas from this morning.
I love it. One of the ideas from this morning that I took away was we attract the right people to us when we have the right amount of conviction. So it's that belief in what you're selling, what you're offering the world, and that belief in yourself. A lot of people believe in their product or service, but they don't have that self-belief. So we'd love to hear from you. If you're watching, drop a fire emoji if you have that level of conviction. They should know by your energy that you have a solution for them. So when you'll know this when you go buy something, when you go purchase something, if that person is so confident in what they're selling and they believe in it so much, you purchase. And it's that level of confidence that's really important in selling. So do you have that? And maybe you have the level of belief in yourself, but you don't believe in your products or services. That also there's a disconnect there. So you have to be a 10 out of 10 self-belief and a 10 out of 10 on what you're offering the world. Otherwise, it's going to show up in your conversations, on your sales calls. So that's one idea. Megan, what else?
Absolutely. And you have to remember, like, people have 6 higher faculties, and one of them is intuition. And you could be on a call if, let's say, you're a customer, a client, and you're looking to purchase something, and you're like, okay, I like what they're saying, but this is a kind of a feeling. What are you feeling? You're feeling their thought energy, their belief system. And Debbie's exactly right. Like, you could be selling a product or service, and you're like, undeniably, this is good, but I'm nervous to speak to this person. And that's what they're going to feel. And that disconnect is off-putting. So you want to shake that out of your aura. You want to shake that out of your energy field and really start to work on your self-belief. I worked with an amazing company in the US on a sales team, and I had just joined that team, and it was new. So I affirmed, this was the exact affirmation I use. And if anyone's struggling with self-belief, I'd encourage you to start affirming that. And it was very simple. I am confident in my ability. I know I can do this.
Love that.
And it's crazy how people get nervous talking to somebody. And we were working with a lot of executives, and people were nervous because of these people that we were working with. And I just affirmed that, and I showed up, and we had a great product and service. So where is the disconnect? Do you believe that you can sell it? You could be selling high ticket stuff. Do you believe you can do it? Do you believe that you have value to offer? And conviction is so attractive. Resolve is so attractive. Like Debbie said, like, you're more likely to buy from someone. You're like, wow, this person's obsessed with this. It must be good. So do you have that level of obsession? Are you representing your product or service well by your character?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And if you could do with some improvement, you want to actually get on that and address that. Build up your belief. I love how James Allen says, build yourself up in strong and noble thoughts. Okay? Affirmations. I can do this. I have a service for people. And the other thing Debbie and I work with our clients on, and if anyone's watching, you can do this yourself at home, is you write out 30 benefits of working with you, or your product or service. If you have a product or service, or you're working,
you could do both,
or both.
You could do 15 of each.
And give some examples, Debbie, because it's not just like, it can be anything. It's like every reason that they have to work with you. And this will strengthen your belief and your conviction.
It's like, you do business with me, your life improves, your life gets better, your income goes up. Like, that is a guarantee. I will show up on time. I will give it a 10 out of 10. Megan and I often say we're coaches who truly care. Mm-hmm. So it could be like, whatever that is for you. So what else could people say? Yeah, it could be, yeah, in your product or service, yourself, a little bit of both, and have this printed out on your desk so that before you speak with people, you go through this list. So that builds that self-belief in what you offer the world. Because people want to do business with people that are confident and know what they're doing. So what are some other ideas, Megan?
Yeah, and you can actually think about some customers and clients you've worked with, what they've said. They're like, oh, wow, I love how you did this, or I love when you did. We work with some people who have properties or Airbnbs and like these extra touches. So you can think about from your perspective, but also what have clients and customers said? Oh, I love how you do this, or I love your professional excellence, or I love how you your individuality in delivering the service, whatever it is, and really think about it. One of a sales trainer that I studied with, he used to watch or listen to testimonials every morning, set the tone. Because if you do a few calls with people who are just interested and they're all over the place, people start to question their own, and you just buy back in. Wow, look at all these people that you've helped. Look at all these people that have benefited from your product. Like, you have undeniable evidence for your mind to start your day, and really stretch yourself. Like, do 30. A lot of people start this and they're like, oh, I have 10. You know, that the reason we have 30 is you want to start to really get thinking about all the benefits that person, and it puts you out of a getting energy into a giving energy. Yes. This is like all the things that you're going to benefit from. So if your belief is not 110%, don't feel bad about that, but do something about it. Mm-hmm. Today, as Debbie would say, today energy.
Love it.
Okay, what else from this morning? Just looking back through a couple of notes, and I want to share one other thing that's really important. We talked a little bit about this, and this is kind of like the beliefs fixed in the subconscious mind. We've got to be careful of them, because all our clients have goals, basically. Not a lot of them, all of them. That's essential. There's no alternative to goal clarity. But you can have a goal and then subconsciously wonder if you can have that. So we started to introduce this narrative, and you want to start to introduce that to your own mind, if it's not already there, that you are allowed to have your goal. Mm. You're allowed to grow your business. You're allowed to increase your client base. You're allowed to increase your income. Mm-hmm. And if you feel like that could be a flag for you in terms of, okay, there might be some mixed beliefs in my subconscious, you can start affirming something like this. I give myself permission to scale my business. I give myself permission to take on that speaking opportunity. I give myself permission to go in person to a networking event. I give myself permission to, whatever you're holding yourself back from, start to give yourself permission to go and do it. Go live the life that you want.
And put yourself out there. I give myself permission to be seen. A lot of people don't want to be seen on social media, so they hide away from it. They don't create content. They don't want to do video. But I give myself permission to shine. The world needs my kindness, my energy, my services. I'm allowed to close a sale every day. Like, what if you started closing a sale a day? Like, what would that look like for you? Now, if you're selling houses, you might not want to sell a house a day.
But a house sale every day. And give yourself permission to step into your greatness.
Yes.
A lot of people are kind of holding back. There's a poem that Debbie shared at the last event, and it's very profound, and I'd encourage everyone to look it up. It's called Our Deepest Fear by Marianne Williamson. And there's a line in there about, shining your own light brightly. Mm-hmm. And a lot of people are kind of bashful, or they're like, I don't want to shine too brightly in case of all of these long lists.
To be. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, people will think I'm great and all this kind of stuff, like all of this madness. But actually, you shine your light so brightly that other people find their way out of the dark.
So beautiful. That's exactly it. Like, no one is you, and that is your superpower. So step into that greatness. We have all of infinite potential. So we need to tap into that on a new level. People need to hear from you, and they need your energy, like we said. So don't be shy. Life is too short to be shy. So thank you very much, Yancy. That's very nice. Yes.
Yeah.
What else? We talked about urgency today in sales. Do you have urgency? It's not force, but are you letting too many people off the hook? When you're on a sales call, are you encouraging them to move forward? Because their paradigm is in full control. Their paradigm wants them to stay exactly where they are. So it's up to you to lead them. Sales is just leading people into actions, leading people into getting what they want. So it's not about getting, it's like you're in a giving frequency. You're there to help them and hold them to that higher standard. So do you have urgency on a scale of 1 to 10? Drop in the comments on a scale of 1 to, how much urgency do you have? Are you not closing as many sales as you'd like to? Well, guess what? There's probably obviously maybe a self-belief problem. There's something to do in your sales process. Maybe you're letting too many people off the hook, or you're letting them think about it. They're talking with you for a reason. They're on that call, or you're in front of them for a reason. They're looking for something. And if you know that they have a 10 out of 10 desire to change and they have that goal and you can help them, that is your duty to get them to enroll with you and to truly help them. What else, Megan? How about urgency or anything else?
Sales, urgency is so important. Think about this. What is sales? Sales is facilitating decision-making. Now, if most people struggle with decision-making, like watch anyone go and make a decision, they start to stress, they start asking people, they start getting loads of opinions, like they delay it, they put it off, they avoid it. Decision-making is hard for a lot of human beings, and you're asking people to make a decision. So you're going to see all of this madness on the call. And what you want to do is you want to become an expert at facilitating a decision. And either way, if they're a match, great. If they're not, also great. But you get to a decision and you get clarity. You know, you want to actually see where the people are at. And obviously, we're talking about right matches. If it's a right match, like, why are people letting them off the hook, letting them go reconcile it, go talk to every family member they have who's going to talk them out of it? Like, facilitating a decision and holding a space for people to make a decision. And if you find that your prospects are indecisive, you want to check if you're indecisive.
Exactly. We can't give what we don't got.
So we did this recently, actually, a client. We're talking about this, and I said to her, I said, is there any area in your life where there's a decision pending? And there was, and it wasn't related to sales directly, and it was in a family life, and she made that decision, and incredible. So I would encourage everybody watching to ask yourself, is there a decision you're avoiding?
Yeah.
And if there is, do your best to do something about it today. Because the more decisive we are, it is easier to ask people to make a decision. Debbie and I are very decisive. We get an idea, move. So it's easier to ask people to make a decision.
Yeah. Like, how much money are you leaving on the table by letting people off the hook? Like, really think about that. If your income isn't where you want to be and you're in sales, what needs to change? There's something inside of you that has to change. It's very easy to blame leads. It's easy to blame the outside world, but we are the cause to every effect. So if we don't like one of the effects in our life, then we have to look inside what has to change. So that's where being coachable really comes in. Like, are you coachable? Are you willing to do the work required in order to achieve that goal? That's why goal clarity is so important, because the goal clarity shows you, it's like, okay, what in me has to change? If you want to double your income, you're going to have to change a few things inside some of your habits, your beliefs. So we talk a lot about that on Inner Mastermind with our one-on-one coaching calls with our clients at the retreat we're hosting this weekend. Let's share one more gem. Megan, what's one last?
The fortune is in the follow-up. So if you're watching this and you're like, oh, I talked to Debbie last week and I talked to this person and I kind of feel like I probably just was like, oh, do whatever you want. And yeah, come back to me in a year and we'll see what happens. If there's people that you feel like was a really good fit, they wanted to do it, and paradigm and decision-making, go back to them. Say, hey, Debbie, I really think that I'd love to book another call. I have some ideas for you. And also I feel like maybe I didn't really clearly explain everything that I could have explained to help you make a decision, a good decision for you. Like, don't be afraid to go back and talk to them again. Go do a better sales presentation. Revive the sale if it's a good match. So don't feel bad. It's all a learning curve. You learn a lot from the sales you don't close, and you can learn from the sales you do, but it's often the ones you don't. You're just like, what's happening here? And really start to reflect what's in your own subconscious. Yeah. So everybody watching here, accept the idea today that you have a breakthrough in your life, in your business, in your health, in your relationships. Like, accept a new idea and sell yourself on a new idea. Okay, so yeah, Debbie, let's finish with talking about some upcoming events. So we want to share some exciting news as well. if you want to be in this energy regularly, if you want to learn some expansive ideas, if you want to get some enthusiasm, we actually have 3 upcoming events. So you want to start with the first one, Debbie?
Yes, we have one this coming Saturday in Calgary at the Alt at the East Village, and that's from 10 till 4. We've got a great group of people coming, and we have a few tickets left for that. So that'll be expansive mindset, core mindset principles that have changed Megan and I's life. They've changed our clients' lives. And we teach a lot from the book Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. And it's very expansive. You're going to absolutely love it. We share some sale. We're going to do some sales training. We talk about faith, gratitude. We're going to talk about the 30 causes of success. So amazing retreat for all of you that are interested in that. If you live near Calgary, or even if you live in Saskatoon, it's only a 6-hour drive. We'd love to have you there. We also have a free masterclass on business growth, vision, and values. That's on November 8th. And then we also have, you can finish with the last one, Megan, November 15th.
Yeah, so the first one is in person and the second 2 are virtual. So November 8th is 1 hour, short, punchy business growth ideas. And then November 15th, we're launching something special. So we had a number of people who couldn't make it to Calgary because of the date or the location and so on and so forth. And they're like, we would love if you would host a virtual retreat. So we listened to the suggestion and, give the people what they desire. So we're going to create a virtual version of this. It's going to be approximately 4 hours on Saturday, November 15th. So we're going to basically do a whole overview of goal clarity, increasing your self-identity, self-worth. We're going to go through business growth. We're going to go through belief system. We're going to really get control of the understanding of the mind and improving the quality of your thinking. And what happens in these longer retreats is it's just a longer immersion, and we can go deeper on that because we have more time. So the dates again, October 25th in person, Calgary, November 1st, 1 hour online, November 8th, 4 hours intensive. So
15th.
If those
15th.
What did
November
I say?
8th and November 15th.
Oh,
yeah,
15th.
back-to-back Saturdays. Yeah.
So if any of those dates or basically sessions inspiring you want to be there, we want you to just text us the date and we'll organize tickets, Zoom link, whatever it is. So Debbie, what's the best phone number for people to text on?
Yeah, I'll share it in the comments as well, but my number is 306-260-1031. And I'll be waiting to hear from you. We're here to help you, okay? We're here to help you achieve your goals faster and with ease, with clarity, with a lot. And entrepreneurship demands a lot of faith, a lot of courage, and really like going all in on what you want. If not now, then when? Like really, if not now, then when? So we'd love to hear from you, and we'll wrap it up with that. Any closing thoughts, Megan?
Yeah, if you want to accelerate,
leave your phone number too.
If you want to accelerate your results, you can message. My number is 720-728-9960. And the reason we're sharing the phone numbers, we're real people. This is not some kind of AI, what do you call those things, a hologram. This is actually 2 people who are very serious, and we take our clients' goals very seriously. And the other thing I want to finish on is that the power of environment. Where are you getting your suggestions from? Our mission is to deliver expansive ideas so people can grow. So if you want to accelerate your results, get yourself into one of those 3 and 5. There's 3 options. I do know that traveling sometimes there are factors for in-person events, but online, if you've got a Zoom account and a device, we want to see you there.
But nothing beats in person, though, I will say that. But whatever works for you, we're here to support you through your goal achievement. So thanks for watching, and have a winning Wednesday, okay? See you next time. Bye-bye.